Since we want our lives to have purpose, maybe goals are the wrong frame. Each day should have its own purpose. A clear outcome we can aim for and that can be measured. Creative life is inherently amorphous. It boggles my mind the degree with which I have lived within an abstract. I am in the heart of my life, and yet worry sometimes it is not happening. I want to reach into myself to find a deeper sense of clarity, a purity of feeling, a kinetic intensity.
So it's too easy in creative life to live it without Morgan, to live it without a clear creative intent. What are you trying to get to at the end of the day? He's asking if I'm a train spotter. Am I a train spotter? Hey.
Yeah, it's look like.
Here's the train spotters, brother. So today, since I'm a train spotter now, actually just commit to this one thing, this one aspiration, this one aim, this one goal. And whatever happens, if you achieve that one thing, you know you've got that day in a good way. You've got something that you can take from it. So it seems to me that despite the fact that to choose an artistic life is to try to express one's living potential in the world, that nonetheless so many artists live in this sense of stuckness, or this sense of block, or this certain negativity chiming and chipping away at us. For me, I'm just trying to overcome this by saying, right, okay, life is busy, there's lots of work on, but you make the decision that every single day there will be a clear purpose.
Come on, man. One thing only today. You can do it. You should put it down. And you're saying we'll do it irrespective of the void, irrespective of the breach in the spirit. Look, life is not pretending to be your best friend every day. You have to make that meaning. You can choose to make it abstract. Or you can say, right, I'm in control of this. I'm gonna assign my own specific value to this day, my own purpose, my own target, my own aim. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get after it. Look, you can't hold on to that baggage from yesterday forever. At some stage, you have to let it go. And you have to decide, right here, right now, is this your day? Are you gonna do it? That one thing? Why not you? Why not you today? But you've gotta make the decision. It's so easy to be driven down by the outcomes, that aspiration to some result or something that you've done, and you want something out of it. But come on! What are you about? It's about building a legacy. It's not just about the outcome of today. You're building something over the course of your whole life. That's the majesty. That's the marathon. So you keep in there with it. It's hard, man. It's hard.
So why not me? Who's to say my life has not led to this moment? Why should it be too late for us? But we must have the active choice to put the best of us first, to serve it, to serve our creative energy.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to fake this shot.
One thing I do know is that when it comes to meaning, it's something you have to be active about. You have to create it, and then you have to pursue it. And if you pursue it, and you get to this certain point every day, whatever happens, irrespective of all the bumps that come along the way, you find that you get this mythical, magical thing called momentum.
Gotta get your pack lunch in. So I'm off to collect the chief prop for tonight's music video. My boss. Missed it. How can you be up at 5 a.m. and still feel behind in the day? So I'm gonna crack on in the studio, get some editing work done, build up and get this little scene shot tonight. Shouldn't take too long. The important thing is that is the one thing from the project that has been going through a bit of a hiatus. We all have our different working days, and at some point it's very natural that your energy is going to drift off at a certain point. Okay, it's crunch time. I'm gonna try and get this video edit nailed. I've got 3 hours. Energy's drifting a little bit, but I'm just summoning up that power, keeping the end in mind, and we're just gonna zero in, try and get this down. So then it's just hitting that inertia point, that point where you feel the energy drain a little bit. Right, how do I explain this? Sink here, and you've got a little plug hole here, and inside it, you've got all of your, you've got this energy that you wake up with. That sustains you during the day. You get all this multitasking, client requests, editing, whatever it is that you're doing, and everything starts pouring out. But the thing is, if you've got one clear purpose, what happens? It starts filling itself up again just as it's going out, because you've made this commitment, purpose, this target, and it gives you that secondary energy, gonna keep you going. That is why you've got to have that one thing that you're gonna do.
Okay, some real talk. I am really tired.
Zero chance that I would be doing this unless I was holding myself accountable, unless I made that decision the first moment I woke up this morning that I was getting it done today. So Mahalo is really quiet tonight and it's getting cold. It's the only reason is sometimes you just have to be so concrete that nothing is going to get in the way. Okay, I've got to get my mojo together. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you gotta put the spirit into stuff. So it's a very simple scene because I was in Scotland and I just suddenly realized I had this incredible scenery. I wasn't really intending to make a video, but the spark was there and we just started doing this DIY movie and it was really fun, it was really easy. So this is really about just trying to finish something. Went back to the studio, collected this guy, this big clamp. Not bad, that'll do. There's always, in my experience, a wind that comes when you push through that point where you're resistant and you're tired, but then you realize that this is the only moment you're ever going to get it done. The feeling is not always the indicator. Sometimes it is the decision that is the indicator, and it's the decision that you have to fall back on rather than to relying on the feeling, which is so temporary and so passing so often. All right, let's do it. Good night, guys.